Morning all, I'm SatParkash Maurya. I have about 17 years of experience in IT world. Most of my experience is around telecom domain, and that's what I am doing. I've worked with companies like organizations like Amdocs, Accenture, and right now I'm working with Voice, that is Vodafone Intelligence Solutions. My role particularly is about being a techno manager. That means I handle the delivery that's happening in the team. Apart from delivery, I also are involved in the technical work. Like I have been involved in implementation of cognitive test design analysis in the organization. That is basically based upon model-based testing. I'm also involved in doing the digitalization and automation, mostly using Power Automate, Power Apps, and Power BI, the Office 365 suite, and also involved in doing coding on Python. My interests mostly lie on whatever is happening new in the testing world in the AI ML, and that's why I did a certification as well in AI ML so that I myself know what I am trying to learn, and also a certified DevOps tester. So that's all about me, a techno manager working with handling a team as well, plus learning as I go across the years. The topic that I had chosen that I wanted to speak about this is something is what is very relevant in this current situation. When I say very relevant, each topic is important and relevant, but what we see right now, the concept that is coming in the market, everybody is hearing about chat GPT, everybody is hearing about AI ML, and everywhere the talk is about automation, right? And when we talk about automation, the focus has been on the execution automation till now, right? So a new term that has been coined, rather it's an old term, but it has got a prevalence right now. It's the hyper automation. And if you make it a very simple layman words, what I would want to talk about in this particular session is what exactly is hyper automation. It's the automation that is across the entire life cycle, right? It focuses on the design phase, it focuses on the execution phase, it focuses on the reporting phase. Now, when I say that hyper automation is automating everything, it is half truth. The full truth that we need to understand, like I said, we're talking about chat GPT, right? LLM models that are there. So this is what again it would go across that, okay, whatever testings we have done, whatever learning we have done across the years, how exactly we build that AI, that machine learning, that data that we have accumulated across the years, how do we use that to increase the automation level that is there, right? So if I put in a very simple terms of that, hyper automation goes beyond regular automation and extends to the systematic and comprehensive approach of leveraging advanced technologies, right? Such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotic process automation, and other automation tools to streamline and optimize complex business processes, tasks, and workflow, right? So what we would be focusing very much on this topic. So if all of you are coming from the testing background, right? That's why we are having this ATGTR coming across, right? So what we would be learning in this session, I hope it will be an interactive session that, okay, the learning that I have had across in my experience of about 17 plus years, what testing is all about, and then my recent exploration across advanced technologies like model-based testing, doing cognitive analytics, using Power Automate for robotic process automation, all those things that will accumulate in the session. Well, I'll try to tell you the first steps that can be taken across how to move to the hyper automation rather than being behind the curve. How do we do that? Right? There has to be a starting point. You have to take the first step. How can we take the first step? Is it just learning the tool, or is it something that you have in your bucket, in your knowledge, you can use to build it up? So that's what the session will all be about. Uh, Somewhere I have heard about it, and that's what is keeping me running right now. In the morning, if you wake up that I want to do something, in the morning when you wake up, if you wake up with the feeling that I want to do something that will make your the entire day, that will change the entire day. So that's what is my passion. Whenever I wake up, I think, okay, I can do something different. I can do something different that can make a change. And that's what is my passion. Learning, sharing with people everywhere is what is my passion at though. So I would answer it's not one, it will be two. Right, and I'll
Okay.
say why two. One, I truly echo where I came from. When I say when I came from the college days, right? So that is my first teacher. I would say that was my first boss or leader. That was my mathematics teacher, Mr. KD Singh. Right, I'm from Chandigarh, so he's a mathematics professor. He used to be there, moved out. So that was the first time I understood how I need to think about life, how I need to think about doing anything, right? So he inspired me a lot about how to see things, how to see things in a very simplistic way to do the complex problems that are there in mathematics, right? So my first and the most important impression that I had like was from KD Singh sir. Second, if you ask me about the current scenario, right, my boss is right, worked about 17 years, but the boss that inspires me most is Sujata Dadda. She is the testing GSL head in voice. She inspires a lot. She keeps on working and she inspires in the same aura, in the same way that my sir used to do, and that keep on learning, right? She's such a senior person in the organization, but whenever we talk to her, there's always something to learn. And till now, she keeps on learning. She keeps on reading, she keeps on learning, and she keeps on inspiring us. And that's what motivates at least me, that you grow up in the ladder, you grow up however you grow, but you should not forget that learning is very important. And the first principle that I learned from Esther, keep it simple. So keep it simple, keep learning. That's how we keep on growing with that.